This is the next leg of our Pacific Northwest series, flying over Glacier Bay. We're picking up in Skagway, Alaska, up Glacier Bay National Park, landing at East Alsek River Airstrip, which I believe is a grass airfield. Well, in the satellite imagery, it's a snow airfield, so we'll find out when we get there. So let's go ahead and fly it. Remember, these flights are free to fly for everyone, so just go to simflightplan.com/downloads and download and fly it yourself. Just load it up in World Map. I'll include the link to this one in the description box. So there's no altitude set in this flight plan right now. I'm going to set them as I go, so by the time you download it, it'll have some altitudes in it. But, I mean, you could spend all day looking between the waypoints to try and figure out what your highest point is going to be. But I'm going to set the elevations based on my flight path. Just be aware that depending on the route you decide to use to pick your way through the mountains, you may be off by plus or minus 1,000 feet. We're still 20 miles from Weir Inlet. Looks like this glacier is going to lead us straight down to it. This is Weir Inlet. You're going to have to climb to about 7,500 to get here, but I've descended to about 4,000 just to get a better look at the sights. We'll see if I regret that. That appears to be Glacier Bay National Park in front of us there. We're still 25 miles out, but I descended to 4,000 here at Weir Inlet, but I think we might want to take a little closer look at how high we're going to have to climb. Yeah, so Mount Bertha is every bit of 10,000 feet. We're going to want to get to, I'm going to call that 8,000 to clear that saddle. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to call that 8,000 to be on the safe side. That must be Mount Bertha right there. So I guess this is our route right up this glacier, around and out this way. So this is our waypoint for Glacier Bay National Park. As we thought, there's Mount Bertha up there at about 10,000. We're going to cut right through this pass right here as planned, but we're going to want our altitude to be about 9,000, 9,200. So as we round Mount Bertha, we're going to just follow this valley to Mount Salisbury in 14 miles. So I'm going to guess that peak right there is Mount Salisbury. Yep, that seems to be our heading. So looks like we have some more climbing to do. So actually I misjudged my mountains. Mount Salisbury is right there in the foreground. The really big one in the background is Mount Tlingit. Hope I didn't destroy that. But even Mount Salisbury is at every bit of 12,000 feet, almost 13,000 feet. So there's Mount Hay, our next waypoint, which not even the tallest mountain in the area. It's just a convenient waypoint, which I think is going to line us up for our airport. So we're going to follow that glacier down to the lake there, and I guess we could check our approach. Straight in, roughly. So we're just going to be looking for a little hook in the river there for the end of our runway. So there's the Alsek River, I think 10 miles out. So our runway should be just after this bend, as I recall. Oh, wait, no. No, it's out this way, following the wrong river. So we should have a river. Yeah, so I guess here's our delta. Somewhere, I see it looks like a bend right there, so our airstrip should be in there somewhere. I think we'll switch to satellite map, maybe make the airstrip easier to spot. Wow, 3 miles away, I still don't see it. Oh, I think I'm starting to see it. Yeah, you can see how the river cuts through the trees a little bit off the nose there, and then a little farther down, there seems to be a straight line. Alright, here's Alsek River Airstrip in all its glory. Good luck finding it. Nestled here in the trees, but this is the end of this leg of the Pacific Northwest series. Remember, these are free to fly for everyone, so just download them off simflightplan.com/downloads. I'll include the link to this one in the description box, along with the link to all the Pacific Northwest series. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.